Power series can sometimes be combined. One way is by addition or subtraction. Power series can be added and subtracted only over regions where they have the same interval of convergence. Say you have the power series given by the sum of c sub n times x to the n from n equals 0 to infinity, and that this series converges to the function f. A similar power series given by the sum of d sub n times x to the n from n equals 0 to infinity converges to the function g. Then the sum of the power series converges to f plus g on the interval I. The same is true for subtraction. Suppose we have a power series a sub n x to the n with an interval of convergence of -3 to +3. Also, suppose we have a power series b sub n x to the n with an interval of convergence of -2 to +2. What is the interval of convergence of the sum of a sub n x to the n minus b sub n x to the n from n equals 0 to infinity? The interval of convergence of the sum of these series is just the intersection between the two separate intervals of convergence. So we want the intersection of the intervals from -3 to 3 and -2 to 2. Well, we can see that the interval from -2 to 2 is completely contained within the interval from -3 to 3. Therefore, the interval of convergence is -2 to 2. Let's start with the same power series as earlier and call it series A. Find the interval of convergence of series B, defined as the sum of a sub n times 2 to the n times x to the n. Series A converges for all values of x in the range -3 to 3. Series B can be rewritten in a more standard form. Series B is equivalent to the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of a sub n times the quantity 2x to the n. Series B will converge for all values of x for which 2 times x is in the interval -3 to 3. Therefore, x must be in the range -3/2 to 3/2.